Sometimes I think we worry about
Time for Mexico.
Next up, we're going to put some nitrous in the car.
He wants a Turbo S. We should probably get it.
Busy taking my Jack for a walk.
Banger.
What's up, guys? It's Kellen here from Strada. So today we're trying our first ever YouTube video. We're going to be talking about our shop S55 and the single turbo kit that we've built on it. So this car, just a short backstory for the guys on YouTube that don't follow us on social media. This car had our hybrid turbo setup, and we did run a 9.9 second quarter mile. We were the first guys in South Africa to put the S55 into the 9-second bracket, and that was all done with a stock motor and a stock gearbox. This kit, however, is still a stock motor and a stock gearbox. We don't plan on keeping it like that for very long. We just want to see how the kit works, and obviously in the development stages so that we can market it to be sold all around the country and all around the world. I see there's a big shortage of right-hand drive kits around the world, and luckily here in South Africa our cars are right-hand drive, so we get to attend to that market. So for the guys on YouTube, a short while ago, we posted a video of this car, of us building it. We had a few things left to do. We wanted to race it about 2 weeks after that, and we unfortunately didn't get to do it. So we just want to take you through the car. It's very untidy at the moment. We're still busy closing things up. We had a few small issues along the build, and we want to show you guys that not everything is what it seems. We're not a shop that hides our problems. We generally don't post things that are not done yet, but I think it's just nice for the people to see that when you're building a car, there's a lot of different things that can be better or can be wired better or weren't wired the right way, and it's your small little stupid things. Okay, let me just fix that. That looks a bit bad. Okay, wait, I think that goes into the whole brace here. Okay, so start off with something very small. Our Max solenoid. When we wired it in, it was wired perfectly, but we just had a little bit of an issue we needed to test. Was it from the reflex or was it from the wiring side? It turned out it was from the reflex. We just had to get something fixed up there. So as you can see here, it's literally the positive wires here, bridge to positive on this terminal, long cable that will fix. It is wired all the way down the back to the reflex. We'll fix it up. That's this wire over here. We've got our main positive cable here, very serious thing. I just found when it was running over here, it's just a bit too close to the downpipe. So I heat wrapped it with, I think it's called fire sleeve, and I just shoved it away here, but we'll get to that. We'll just cut a nice little groove in the plastic, and once we close everything up. Also, our lambda sensor is miles too long. We'll definitely, I'm a very OCD person, believe it or not. I know you see the car like this, but we'll shorten that and get it clipped in there all nice and neat. The charge pipe setup, I don't think you're going to get it a lot better flowing than this. Maybe, possibly. But yeah, we'll get it painted, polished up, all nice. Like I said, we're just trying to get the car done. So MAF plug here. Yeah, we just kind of tucked it in here, cable tied it. Like I said, it was quite a rush to try and get the car done. And the shop being very busy, we don't have a lot of time for our personal projects or builds. But yeah, the car had port meth before. Well, it still has the port meth, but we haven't turned it on. We found that we don't think it's going to work properly with the port injection and the port meth. So we'll probably put a nice water meth bung here, cool this whole pipe down. It gets a bit hot. We do have the one nozzle there in the back, small one. Obviously, if you go too big, it doesn't disperse in the intake manifold properly. RD straps here. These are just to hold the water bottle in place. Obviously, when the brace comes on, which we'll be doing soon, we just held it here so that it doesn't rattle or doesn't move or spill. So we've done a bit of testing. The guys from Repro Power in Portugal, big shout out to them. They've been helping us with the tune, or they've been doing the tune on the car. And the car's, it feels absolutely incredible. I thought it was fast when it was hybrid turbo, and it was. I think we ran a 600 to 200 on the streets, full interior. Yeah, the car was flying. Now, however, and I did not expect it to be a whole lot faster, if faster at all. My goal was to get it to run the same time, because I felt that was reliably fast, and it was, because we drove this car a lot and we abused it a lot, and it's still in one piece. So We thought the limit was like a 5.6, that kind of horsepower rating for the car. But now we've got the car, we tested it the other night. Our first 100 to 200 run, we ran a 5.0. Unfortunately, I did not get another chance to do it. I thought I'd broke the motor. I'll put in that clip right after this. It actually turned out to be an injector seal that blew. This car's got 180,000 Ks on a stock engine, stock gearbox. We actually broke the gearbox last year. It just kind of gave up. So put a new set of clutches in, boom, and we're happy. So yeah, the injector seal blew. We thought the engine was broken. I was kind of disappointed because this car has never let me down. And after fixing the injector, it never let me down. So we've gone back to the guys from Repro Power. We just found that running a 5.0, it wheel spun quite a lot of that time. I don't think it can go a lot faster on a stock engine. Again, we're not running the highest of boost levels. The clutches and the engine can't really take it. So I think we can get the car down to a 4.8, 4.9, hopefully. So what we've done is MHD. Well, we've swapped over to MHD. We'll get back into that. You've got the boost per gear, obviously. Yeah, so third gear, we've turned the boost a little bit down, not too crazy, because it really lights up the wheels when it's just full boost. And we're going to do a few runs, see if we can get it into the 4s. So I think 5.0 is plenty fast. I'm not really going to be too disappointed if we can't get it into the 4s. I'm not going to turn the power up. The gearbox is already giving me a little bit of issues. So I'd like to turn it down first, second, third, and hopefully run it out in fourth, fifth, and the higher gears. I don't really want to break the engine. If it breaks, it breaks. It is what it is. It's part of development. It's part of testing. We are going to be building the engine soon with the gearbox as well. 5150 is going to supply us a monster engine build. As you know, the 5150 engine builds are basically bulletproof. So as we mentioned earlier, we've swapped over to the MHD platform. We were previously running EcuTech on the car. I was super happy with it. Unfortunately, they don't have single bank fueling, and we would have had to put O2 sensors or O2 bungs in the manifold. At the time of building it, I didn't put them in, and honestly, to get this manifold in was quite a job. So we are fixing that in version 2, which I'll show you shortly. So MHD, let me tell you, I think is a cool platform. I don't know about the tunability side. I'm not a tuner, so if it's easier to tune than EcuTech or boot mod or whatever it is, all I can say so far with MHD, I'm happy with the power, I'm happy with the drive. End user point, it's very cool. I get to see the logs straight on my phone. I could never do that with EcuTech. I don't know if maybe I didn't know how to do it or it just wasn't possible. It was always in like a CSV Excel kind of format. So here you can literally go on your phone, graph logs, and it's power. I enjoy it. Obviously, with the development of the kits, I saw a few flaws in our kit. I wouldn't say they're flaws as in a problem, but things that could be done better. I think if you know our background, any time that we do something, it's always good the first time, it's better the second time, third time, fourth time. We don't stop until it's perfect or as perfect as it can be. So we're going to go take a look at version 2 and show you some of the differences. So as you can see, the shop is jam-packed. G80, X3M, the new M50, X3, another G80. This one's got the S800 package, Turbo S in for downpipes, full Valvetronic exhaust. And yeah, so yeah, our new version 2, we call it. So on the last kit, we didn't have any issues on it. Nothing was a problem at all. Nothing had to be changed in the tuning to get it right. It was pretty straightforward. Here we've got the bolts and all the nuts that go onto the manifold. We struggled quite a bit getting them on. Obviously, there's a lot of, well, not a lot, there's minimal space to get it in. Using the spanner from the bottom, it might look a bit simple like this on the engine stand, but in theory, it was impractical. It was really terrible to put on. We struggled a lot. Here we've got our new jig made up. It's obviously not bolted together yet. Didn't get time to do that. Got our new jig made up. Good clearance for the tappet cover. Collectors in a nice spot. This collector's in a nice spot. This side's actually relatively easy, so not much changed here. Where we had, in the old kit, we had the manifold, or we had this wastegate sitting like this, with a 90-degree there. Not a huge problem. It controlled boost perfectly. We have no boost creep issues. We have no boost target issues. I just didn't like it. So I decided I want to put it here. somewhere here, there, I can't really tell you unless it's on the car. Just the fender or the inner fender, the inner tray there gets a bit close, so we just have to find that spot. This one here, a lot of space. This will come straight here, boom, down. What we did do on the last kit though is we made sure that it was equal. So this bend worked out to a certain measurement. This here we made the same measurement, and I think that's what helped us control the boost, to be honest with you. So now we've got a head and block. Obviously for build purposes, it's actually a lot easier than what we did in the beginning. We had a jig made and it was on and off my car, on and off my car. It was a bit of a bitch, to be honest with you. So here we basically done, we've got cylinder 6, 5 and 4, everything we're happy with, just need to weld. Obviously it pulls and moves around. We've built temporary fabbed up cylinder 1. Cylinder 3 is going to go straight into there, and then cylinder 2, there's obviously another runner there which you probably can't see. Shop's been super busy. As you can see, we've got downpipes here, an exhaust over there, Porsche that we're busy with, and yeah, it's just absolutely crazy at the shop. And yeah, this kit, hopefully we've got a potential client for it. If not, I might just put it on my car because it looks a bit better, so maybe I'll do that. But yeah, the client's definitely enjoying the single turbo torque. We just have to put something on paper so that we can actually start selling them. I personally don't like selling something that I haven't tested or that I don't believe in. After having the car tuned, doing the run with it, I am more than happy with it. It's ready to be sold online, worldwide, countrywide, and I think it'll be one of the best kits on the market. So obviously turbo of choice, Precision Turbo, absolutely incredible. I like the name, I like the look, I like the fit. The support in this country is also very great, which is something that we do struggle with. A lot of guys like the Garrett. I think it's also a good turbo, but I really like the Precision personally. So all our kits will probably be based around the Precision Turbo. For this one here, we went with a 6870 next gen, so the newest generation of them. This car comes into boost, I'd say it starts coming to boost at about 3,800. We get full boost at maybe like 4.1, 4.2. I haven't really checked. Yeah, all I know is it comes into wheel spin, so clearly it's got the power where it needs it. I think we've spoken enough about the kit. We've showed you enough, obviously, the good, the bad. We're going to show you the final product soon, hopefully, after we get everything painted up or ceramic coated. There's even a whole bunch of things under the car that need to be sorted out, some plugs, some wiring, there's the covers underneath, like I said. So yeah, once we have that all closed up, then we're going to show you guys the finished product. If you want a good sounding S55, I know we've built crazy sounding equal length exhausts, and they do sound awesome. I had one on this car for years. You cannot beat the sound of a single turbo S55, no matter what kit you put on. Obviously, I'm going to say our kit, the best kit. It's just one of those things, but a S55 with a single turbo, you can go on YouTube all around the world. They sound incredible. Some guys cut the manifold, kind of get them kind of welded up and fitted. Some guys go with a 3-into-1, and we've obviously gone with the 3-into-1 and the 3-into-1, but a lot longer. And it sounds like a 2J, which obviously everyone knows a 2J is the business. So we're going to start it up, give it a few revs, let you hear all the crazy turbo noises that it makes literally on idle. And then maybe take it to Mexico, do a few runs, get some outside footage if we can. It's a bit cold now, so we'll see. So we still have our Valvetronic exhaust. That was with the valves closed. Put your earmuffs on. Single turbo S55, you can't beat the sound. You can't beat the sound. It's cold, eh? It's very cold. Oh, as you can see, we've got 20s on the back, comp wheels, just with a fresh set of rubber. Our 18s were a little bit finished. Time for Mexico. Okay, like I said, MHD, this is our last log that we did. Everything's perfect, so we don't really have to log again, but I do like to see everything while I'm driving. Yeah, low boost levels, well, not low, but not very high. What I don't like about the MHD is that I have to connect it to this Wi-Fi dongle, and then my messages don't come through and no one can get hold of me. And yeah, but good thing I have another phone. Get it. So like I said, the MHD, like to keep it on while we're driving. I should probably get one of those like phone holder things that go here, and then I can see it properly. For now, it just goes in the cup holder, and 9 out of 10 times when I put my foot down, it goes to the back seat. So we've got our trusty video guy, Sean, Enzo Visuals. He's been doing our videos for a while. He's always loved this F80. He's holding the camera so you can't really see him. We'll put a picture of him in the video. So yeah, let's do our first pull. Let's put it into first. We've got the boost bar here, so it'll definitely help with the wheel spin, but we can't fix it all.
Jesus, I can feel it braking traction.
This is what we've done here is we've got boost bar gear, so it's limited the boost quite a bit, first and second and third. The gearbox wasn't happy with all the boost in third, and the traction wasn't happy. So from probably like to the end of third gear, from about 6,000 onwards, that's when the boost starts really picking up, and then in fourth gear it's back to max boost. Obviously max boost not being too high because of the stock clutches and stock gearbox. But yeah, I think it feels crazy. Even what I love about it is, even here driving, short shifting, the car's not loud, it's not obnoxious, it doesn't jerk or anything. The guys from Repro Power, they definitely did a great job with the tuning. Now in partnership with them, so if you got your S55 you want to tune, we definitely recommend using them. Contact us for your South African agency. We can definitely hook you up. I remember, so before it had this boost per gear, it was absolutely crazy. We'll put some clips in here for you. I took Sanj and Naval for a drive, obviously separately, so that they could feel it properly, not put extra weight in the car for no reason. And Mr. Envy, he loves that four-wheel drive, and I won't lie, his four-wheel drive is ridiculous. It literally pulls you through the seat. He really enjoyed the wheel spin and that with the S55. Sanj loves everything. I think he wants a Turbo S. He should probably get it. I think it would suit him, but it wouldn't suit our BMW love. But he's always got one of these to drive, so he can get it. And obviously if he gets that, we all have a Turbo S to drive too. So if you watch it, like comes into boost probably around 4,000 it's in. Okay, scratch that. It starts coming in at about 4,000. That's in second gear. Yeah, the wheel spins a lot better now. The boost per gear, a lot better. Go do a donut somewhere. This is a S55 jet. As you can hear, it's ready for takeoff. See how the rolling anti-lag works. You just push this. It works. Busy taking my Jack for a walk. So while we were driving, we heard a little bit of a noise. I thought it was a stone in the tire. It's actually something that just kind of unclipped on the bottom, so I'm just going to jack it up and clip it back in. Like I said, with all the covers. Yeah. So let's get that sorted and then maybe do a few more pulls. So next up, we're going to put some nitrous in the car. Now, we don't need it. It's spooling exactly when it needs to. It's boosting exactly when it needs to. Guys, we hope you enjoyed our first YouTube video as much as we enjoyed making the content. So just before we head out, I'd just like to give a bit of a thanks and a shout out to all that were involved. So we've got Sanjay from the 357, obviously him, his technicians, big help in the build with the wiring, the mechanical, not issues that came up, but like fitting the oil lines and all that kind of stuff. Big shout out and thank you to them. Naval from Envy Performance, Mr. Envy, Mr. TikTok. Yeah, spending the late nights here with us, tuning the MHD, figuring it out all together. Yeah, we had a good time building this car, and that's exactly what I really wanted to do. I also had one of my very good friends, his name is Carl. Nobody knows him, he doesn't have a shop or anything. He is a wizard with wiring, super neat, super technical, and he's the reason that it looks so good. Obviously, there is some touch-ups. I pulled a few things apart that just needed to be rerouted or fixed up. But we'll get him here in the week to fix that up. And then lastly, Sanjay's son, his name is Cheval, one of the guys here at 357. He spent super late nights, early mornings here with me till 2, 3, 4 in the morning with the car, tuning up and down the road, doing some testing on the highway, and just making sure everything was good. And yeah, just the spirit. Yeah, it was super. It was awesome building this car. And again, the guys from Repro Power in Portugal, the late nights that he spent with us tuning the car. Yeah, the car is feeling amazing. We still have a little bit of tweaking to do with, like I said, the boost per gear. But yeah, guys, be on the lookout for this car. Be on the lookout for our kits. They will be on our online store. They will be available through all our business partners. And we look forward to doing the next video.